Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you a brand new series called Frozenopolis, a mod pack by Crypt1C in collaboration with BenBenLaw. So, we're going to start a new world, survival, not hardcore, because hardcore, you die, and I don't think I could survive that. So, let's put xHedra Gaming, and for this world, it is very important that you have a reasonable good location to start. So I decided to test seeds, and I tested this seed, and it was a great start because without it, I got some like frozen wasteland. I got some cliffs and high mountains that is unnavigatable. You need a place that has water close by, which will be frozen, of course, but you need water close by, and you need a lot of trees to begin. So it's so much easier. I highly recommend that you do the same. You also need a pool of lava not too far by. And when I tried that seed, I went north a little bit, left, west, east, and so forth, and I found some lava. It's a bit cheaty, but instead of me spending 3 hours in-game trying to find some lava, I already know that there's some relatively close by, which will make this playthrough possible. Let's create a new world, and we are going to need to rush in the beginning because there's mob everywhere, and we don't have time to read everything. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to punch leaves to get stick, and we want to get about 25-30 sticks. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we're going to be very careful of the mobs around. I've also lowered a lot of the sound because this is a very noisy mod pack. So immediately there's water in that direction. Let me shift click those and use your hand, of course. There's some other sticks somewhere. Yeah, perfect. 18, just 19. Sometimes they get into the no, and they get hard to find. 27, just a little bit more. Perfect. And we're gonna head for the water over here. The reason we head for water is, one, we're going to need water, and two, there's almost no mobs on the water. So if I look all around, we're safe. We can start reading. Okay, so who are we? About the creators. This amazing mod pack was possible thanks to a collab between BenBenLaw and Crypt1C. So Crypt1C is the guy that did Universe IO, if I remember correctly, and now the reason it's a collab is that he's using the Frozenopolis utilities. General information, mob spawn, game mechanics, etc. Be on the lookout for fruit trees and wild crops for food. You can make bowls of snow to eat. It's not very effective. Snow won't stop falling down. FTB Automine is in the mod pack. Hold the grave key to activate. Note that the correct tool is required for this to work. Doesn't work on everything though. We're going to grab that, and right here, check mark. We're going to grab that, probably because he wanted to have all three heart around in this. And this is going to unlock the start. You're all set. Aha! One quest line done. So Subzero, Frost, and Found. This is where it truly begins. It starts here. Read me. Learn the art of not turning into a popsicle. So sticks and snow, obtain 16 stick. We've done. It does say punch leaf and get stick. Wait, what? Then we need to make 4 planks using sticks. So now that we have that, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it in our inventory and use those 4 to, of course, make a crafting table that we're going to put down right here. So if I go back, we got this, we got a crafting table, and now we're going to be able to make our first set of tools, which is going to require us to carve some ice. Use to turn ice into chipped ice. Craft an ice chisel, which I already know how to make because you make a lot of these. There's also another quest line here to make a kind of a flint and steel, a fire stick. Okay, but we're going to use this right here, and we're just going to use it on ice until we get the maximum. Like, we're gonna break it all until it's broken completely and it's done. I don't think we're ever going to need another chisel, so I found that it was worth just going through all of it and breaking, getting as much chipped ice as possible, and then just never having to come back and do this again. And anyway, in the beginning, there's mobs everywhere. and you need to get equipped a little bit. So since we're out here, might as well just get that done. Oh, pack chip ice. I didn't know you could chip packed ice. Anyway, let's just finish. Our chisel is dead. Perfect. Now we're gonna come and stand here in a corner, and we're gonna ultimine this. We didn't get all of it, so let's do another set. And this is all of it. Perfect. And we have sand over here if we ever need it. Now, next step is to get refined fragment, sharpened ice made from ice shards. So if I do this, this, and this, we're going to get sharpened ice. I'm going to make 32 to begin and put the rest down here. And then we can use that to make, if you go back here, we can make a pickaxe, an axe. So let's just go pickaxe. Let me make some space. Pickaxe, axe, and of course, a trusty sword. And get all of that down in here. You can break this and get it back. And now we're going to head back toward land. But it's night, so the reason there were mobs already is that it's always kind of night. And what I mean by that is it's always covered with snow, so there's always mobs. So the wood gets chopped like this, where you have to hit multiple times. But that only works if the tree has a leaves. If it doesn't have leaf, it doesn't. Oh, there's a creeper up here. I think I'm going to leave this guy alone. Okay, see? Oh, this one is still working because it's attached to some leaves. I'm trying not to get... Okay, so this one's not... see, it's breaking normally because it doesn't have any leaves. That's one of the tree that I harvested. And there are those little crops left and right that you can grab for some food. They're not amazing, but it doesn't really matter for now. Okay, so let's now grab this tree. And that's why we made a sword. And let's just break this down. This one's going to be 13 wood. Wow. And yeah, that's the one with the creeper. And we got him. Perfect. So let's just get all of this too. The more food right here. Okay, so I'm going to grab these 3 mystical white flower because why not? But if you don't have any mystical flowers, don't worry, because I'm going to show you how to, well, the Modpack's going to show us how to get some easily. Let's just grab those, and I think that there's oh no, it's an arrow. Okay, one thing that we did miss doing, though, is this. Let's get some birch plank and 2 wooden shears, because we're going to need some of this before we burrow down into the ground like the worm that we are. Let's just... I'm always looking at the minimap, by the way, just to make sure that nothing's getting too close to me. Don't want to get too damaged or too dead. I'm going to destroy the 2 pair of shears to get as much of this... Oh, Enderman. You have no idea how much I want to kill these Endermans. I know that I shouldn't, but oh my god, you have no idea. I just want them. Okay, we got you. Come over here, Enderman. No. I'm taking such a risk right now. Oh, no ender pearl. Please give me 1 ender pearl. I deserve it. I'm taking such a risk at the beginning of the episode. Yes! Okay, let's get out of here. That's enough risk for now. Wow. Enderman is something that whenever I see one, I'll try to go kill him if I can reach it easily, because we're going to want a couple of ender pearl. And in the beginning, until we get to the nether, ender pearls are very hard / rare to get. Like I said, I'm going to get a little bit more wood. And after that tree, I'm going to be done. And I'm going to go underground, because we're going to mainly live underground so that we don't hear this big noise. This last tree, and let's go. Okay, so we got the tree. Let's go over here, and time to head down. Whoa. Nope, we don't want to be digging in sand, though. Perfect. So this should start being good. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to just open the side right here and start a fire for visibility, and for, I don't think we need warmth right now. I'll explain why in a moment. So that's 2 layer high. That's enough. Perfect. Then I want to go 5 down. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And let's go in here. I would have preferred cobblestone though, so we're just going to go forward and hopefully find some cobblestone sooner rather than later. Again, we need to see, so we're just going to light this up. Finally, some stone. Great. It's a bit longer to dig into stone, but we're going to need a lot of cobblestone, so this is worth it. For now, we're going to keep it like this. This seems like good enough for now. Let's just open this up a little bit and make ourselves a little 3x3. Like that again. And then we're going to look at the next quest things. We also have a couple of dirt, which is never a bad thing. Okay, so food-wise, let's transform that into a second seed and that into a second seed. And did we not receive any food? Well, let's get started. So we're going to put a crafting table right here. And I want a little bit of storage, so I'll do this and this and this. Oh, that was not a good... Oh, I'm going to die. That is so stupid. Well, let's come back right here, grab our grave, and continue. But that was the dumbest start ever. Let's do this, and then this, and we'll get 3 barrels. And we'll just dig those barrels in here. And right here. And let's get things put up in here for now. I'm just going to throw almost everything. Well, it seems I'm going to throw everything. I'm going to get back my wood, though. And this. Okay. So, next part of the quest line. Now, I want the campfire. That's pretty much emergency. So, let's just do this. And this. And get ourselves 2 campfires. Just open this up. The campfire lasts on fire longer, and we're going to need them anyway. So I'm going to open this side by 3 more. Then we're going to set down the campfire, and we're going to cook a little bit of wood. There we go. I'm going to show you in a second how long this lasts. Okay, let's put another one and light it up. And the campfire is going to burn for 99 seconds. So now we're good on this front. Wants us to make some charcoal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to use 4 for now. I don't have a lot of wood, and I don't want to use it all. I'm going to do all of this into torches. And so now we can start lighting the base up. And since we're here... Nope, sorry. Let's do one quick thing. Let's make a shovel. Now that we have cobblestone, we're going to let our ice tool die. But once they're dead, we're going to replace them with wooden shovel. Oh, and by the way, if you put the torches in your hand, it does illuminate around you. And it does, I think, provide a little bit of heat. Not very much, but a little bit. Perfect. So now we've got more dirt. And we can head back. Next quest. So all of this part is done. Now we need some stone. So we're going to start doing that. We're going to go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you overclick, you're going to put 1 on top, which is always annoying. So just don't. From stone can be cooked on the campfire. We're going to make calcite. Snow and stone can be used to make calcite. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might wonder why we need calcite. You'll see in a moment. So let's go back up here and get some snowball. Very easy to get some snowball. You just hit everything around with a shovel and you very quickly get a high amount of snowball. Oh, I see you. I don't want to have to deal with you. So let's just go back in. Oh! Perfect. And let's go in. We should have some stone waiting for us. Perfect. Let's relight those. And do more stone. Perfect. So stone with snowballs going to give us calcite. And then for the next part, you put the calcite on fire, and the bonfire, the campfire is going to transform that into bone meal and be used to make dirt. What do you mean? Huh. 1 bone meal and 4 leaves. Well, I did not know that, but we have enough dirt. So we're not going to need to do that, but we do have leaves. If you remember, we picked some up. And now we have a lot of bone meal. Now, the bone meal can be transformed into white dye. So let's make 4 white dye. And 4 white dye and a bone meal can make oral fertilizer. Which means we're now getting toward mystical flower. It says, obtain any mystical flower. Boom. We just got any right here. But what I'm going to do is transform this into blue dye. Not blue dye, into petals, both of them. And now the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to continue down here. We're going to dig 3 this way. And we're going to put some dirt down. Just give me a small moment. We need a little patch of dirt that we're going to grow in the future. But for now, I'm just going to make it 3. And the moment that pickaxe dies, we're going to make a cobblestone pickaxe. Perfect. So now, with the cobblestone pickaxe right here, is going to last longer, and we've made an advancement. So let's grab this dirt. Let's put it down. And what we can do, let me show you, very important with Botania, is you can grow these flowers. So, if I grab these and the bone meal, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can hit them up with bone meal to grow them up, but you need to use wooden shears to get them, or else they're going to break. So I'm going to keep 1 tall, make all of this into blue dye. Keep 1 tall, make all of this into white dye. Not white dye, sorry, the petals. Wow, words. Okay. So now we need to progress from the other side. We're going to need some bowls. So let's make 4 bowls. Let's grab some ice shards. Yeah, because here it says just a basic bowl, just a bowl of ice, which is made with ice shard on top of a bowl. Using a campfire will melt a bowl of ice into a bowl of water. The bowl can be used to fill the petal apothecary. So let's go like this, and voila. And I can come over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to die, so I need to relight it. But we're now going to be getting some water. Then we need to make a petal apothecary, which uses any petal. We're going to use a blue petal. And make this petal apothecary. And then we need to open up some more space this way. Well, I see we need to. We don't need to, but this is where I'm going to be expanding for now. Also going to let me put another 9 dirt down so that my dirt patch can grow. Let's just do that quickly. I'm going to put the petal apothecary right here. And because we've done the petal apothecary, it's going to give us something really nice. So just give me a second. And no, if I ultimine right now, see, it's not doing anything. Ultimine, I've never been able to ultimine cobblestone regardless of the pickaxe level that I've had. So I think that it's just disable on cobblestone, which makes all the digging a bit painful, to be honest. Okay, so now that we've done that, this is going to give us a flower pouch, which I really want because it's going to let me put my flowers in a nice place. Okay, we want to make a green. We want to get it evergreen. So let's click this. These you can just punch. And I think we got our green. Yeah. So the green I'm going to do into mystical green petal. And immediately I'm going to bone meal and wooden shear those because I need to have more. If I go back to my pouch, I'm going to try to always keep one of every flower, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. This is also going to go into my pouch. And I'm going to transform all of those into petals. Perfect. So next step is we want to make a pasture seed. Okay. So pasture seeds is made from 2 mystical green petal with water. So right here, we're going to use a bowl of water. Click it in. Then we're going to go 1 and 2. And then it tells me that I need a dirt. We're going to put a dirt. And that's going to give us a pasture seed that I can click right here to start getting grass, which is exactly what we wanted to do. So we want to make our grass patch a bit bigger. I think I'm going to make in the center of my base a 9x9 grass patch. And I'm going to expand my section around when we have time. For now, just getting this done quickly because I want to start, like, the idea is that I'd like to first episode complete 1 quest line, second episode complete a 2nd quest line, third episode do some base setup and niceness, and then get into the other quest line. There's not a lot of quest line. This is going to be a quick pack, and it doesn't have an end that takes forever to do. And there's something called elemental craft in it that I've never played with. So I've watched some tutorial video, and it's a really cool mod, so I'm really curious to try it. So now, oh yeah, because I've got these in my hand like this, I need to do right click to put them down. Perfect. And we can always light you up again. Sorry. So now it wants us to make a a pure daisy. Again, pure daisy, very simple. Put some water. Put 4 white petal. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then it needs a seed. It needs any seed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that radish seed because radish, don't really care for it. Perfect. Okay, so now that pure daisy, that's another interesting thing. So what I'm also going to do now is I'm going to re-expand down this way, and that's going to be temporary because I'm going to grow my dirt patch, but I want to put my pure daisy down so that I can start getting some living rock and living wood. So I'm going to go like this. We're going to put 1 piece of dirt right here, 1 pure daisy right here, and then we're going to use these 8 stone and put them right here. You know what? I'm going to do a little quick something right here. I want to have 2 pure daisies. Let's go right here. I'm going to explain what I'm doing in a moment because I just thought of doing this. If I go like this and I put a dirt right here, perfect. I'll come right back to that. Let's make some more stone. And let's make another pure daisy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's stone in it. I'm going to have to take everything out. You can shift right click to get item back. Yeah, I had some stone in it for whatever reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to need another seed. Okay, so how do you get seed in this mod pack? Simple. Bone meal and punch. Bone meal and punch. Bone meal and punch. Okay. And I got my white lily, so this is not the greatest location. But if I put it down right here, I've got another 8 free stone that I can turn into living rock. And living rock is something that does have vein mine. That's really good. I should probably use that technique to dig things out. I didn't ever think of that before. Anyway, let's just continue for now. My pickaxe is almost dead already, which is kind of wow. Okay, so now we have seeds. I'm going to use one of these seeds and throw that in here to get a second that I'm going to put here. And we're going to get our first set of living wood. Perfect. Come back right here and let's get rid of some of these things for now. Great. Okay, so next step, it wants us to make a glassiflora. So a glassiflora is 4 blue, 3 white, and a seed. So let's come back here, grab a bowl of water, do this, and let's just make a bit more white before we kill those. And while we're here, oh, let's come back over here and make another one of these. And let me try something. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let me come over here. Basically, I'm going to go higher for this. Right here. And let's put a piece of dirt. Grab you. And put you here. And just also put the stone right here. Perfect. And then when we dig the next level, we're going to do the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. Which means that as we are digging this out, at least we're getting the resources that we need. Okay, so this one also will never vein mine, which is annoying. But it's okay. We're just going to cut these out. Right now, to be able to start, I only need 16 of each, I believe. Great. So now, let's get the glassiflora, like I said I would. And you know what? Let's get rid of this and the snow and this and the bowl for I'm gonna need the bowl, so let's grab the bowl again. 15. Just do this. We're gonna need more water bowl anyway, so might as well get them now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So this first layer is transformed. Now we're going to go up here. And just do the next layer. The pure daisy. And let's grab all of this since we're here. And you know what? What did I just say? I just said that we're going to replace this with dirt. So let's also get more. Grab all of our water bowls. Perfect. And let's look at the quest line again. So we got this. We never got the grass. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this to get 1 grass. And I'm not going to shift click because I don't want to destroy my flower. I'm just going to punch the rest of the leaves so that I get some more seeds. Okay, so now we need to make that Glaciflora. But my white petals, my white lilies are all in here. Yep, let's keep one in here. Let's do this and this. And the reason I want to do this is that we're going to make a couple. And by a couple, I'm going to say 4. Can I make 4? So 1 bowl of water, 2 bowl of water, 3 bowl of water, 4 bowl of water. I've got the petals right here. And all I need is 1 extra seed. Perfect. So let me show you. This is kind of cool. You can throw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, a seed. And then you put water, right click, and you can just throw a seed. And when you right click with an empty end, it pre-fills. Now, the reason I'm not doing this is that I just discovered that I didn't have enough of each of the petal. So let's do this, break it, and flower pouch. This, we're going to break this. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have enough bone meal for now, but obviously we're going to need some more bone meal. Grab all of this, and now we can get into our flower pouch. Grab all of these tall flowers, transform them all into this. And because I did not complete the process, now I get to throw this, water bowl, right click, throw this, water bowl, right click, throw this, water bowl, right click, and grab another seed and throw this. Great. That's really... Okay, so here's what I want to do now. Right here, I'm going to put my mana generation. That's something that's probably going to be moved later, but for now, let's just put the mana generation right here. Where did I put my shovel? Right here. Okay, so shovel. And we're going to need to go a little bit. And we're going to put the torch right here. Perfect. Okay, so it's raining snow. Yeah, raining snow. It's snowing, I mean. So let's just do this. Get the next one started. And same with this. Okay, so we're going to need more dirt, which we should be getting from up here. Oh, wow, come on. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I'm making my first layer 5 high, and there's a reason for that. So now that this is done, what's my next step? Just 1 second. I'm a bit confused right now, and I'm confused by my own self, which is kind of weird. What is the next step again? Yeah, we need to start getting mana. Okay, so we need to complete this part over here. And we're going to need a pool of mana. Can be used to store mana. That's basically just 5 living rock like this. And then we're going to need to get 5 of these twigs. 1, 2, 3. And 3 with this and this. So it's going to be green and white. Then we can use those 2 living wood twig with these 6 living wood log. And this 1 thing to make a mana spreader. Okay, so this is exactly what I want to do. I need now to place this back. So I want this layer to be here and this mana spreader to be here. Now the only problem that I have is I still need to see where I'm at. So let's just do this and this and go down. We're going to hit and replace this. And put the... Perfect. Same right here. And then we're going to go outside to start getting some mana. Okay. Gonna need my sword, of course, because I think there are some ups. You know what? Let's just do one quick other thing. One other little side mission. So if I go up here, I can... It wanted us to get leaves. And leaves can be used to make a leafy armor. So let's make that leafy armor. That's going to be the chest plate. This is going to be the head. This is going to be the pants. And this is going to be the boots. Which is going to be the completion of the quest. We're not going to put the boots. We're going to put the rest. So this has a protection against cold. Okay? The reason I want this right now is that then we're going to go to the next step. We're going to make our vines. Vines are made from leaves like this. I'm just going to go and do this, and everything else is going to become vine. And then I'm going to do this, and all of the vines are going to become leafy string. And all of the leafy string are going to become green wool. And 3 wood. 1, 2, 3. With 3 green wool is going to give us a bed. That for now we're going to put right here. And we're going to sleep so that at least when we go outside it's not night. Perfect. So, next up, let's just finish that. And I think we can collect this. And we can remove these. And do this. Okay. So, what I'm doing right now, we need to start getting some mana. I'm going to take this mana pool. And I'm going to put it down right here. Then I'm going to right-click that mana spreader. Shift right-click. And right-click it here. And so now the mana spreader is sending into this mana pool. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to set up some Glaciiflora. I didn't make a second shovel. Give me a second. I do need a second shovel. We're going to need it very soon. Like this and this. And you know what? Before we go outside, let's put these in here. Need you. And the rest is good. Okay, so let's head back out. And now we need to find where we made our hole, which is going to be easy. Because there's light. Perfect. And then we're going to open up this place. Which is why I said I was going to need another shovel. And we're going to start setting up our Glaciiflora. So right under here. So I cannot plant on snowy dirt. But if you collect the snowy dirt, you're good because you can put it back down. And I did not think this through. Okay, so let's grab some dirt from here. And here. Okay, so this is where the mana spreader is. I want one layer of dirt on top of the mana spreader. Like this. And I can put my Glaciiflora right here. Now, if you look at these, they are all connected. Because there's a mana spreader right under. And the way Glaciiflora works is that they use the snow to make Glaciiflora. To make mana. So we can now leave this place. We're going to kill this mob first. And we're going to go back in our base. Because we are now generating some mana. Let's just go back over here and under. And you know what? I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to claim these chunk. I think it's going to prevent... what's it called? Going to prevent creeper from blowing up my base. And now we should be getting some mana very slowly. We're going to need a lot more Glaciiflora, but this is a process that is not now started. What's the next step in the quest line? Well, that's kind of it. So now we need to make a bone block, a block of bone meal. And do I have... I don't have enough bone meal anymore, but that's very simple to do. This, it's going to give us 8 calcite, which I can light these campfire and put the calcite. I don't know why it wants us to make some bones, to be honest. Other than making a better sword than the ice sword, I've not found great use. So if you take a bone block and you cook it on a campfire, we're going to get a quest line completed sound. Aha! And voila. Let's put all of the snow in here. So, one full quest line completed. Let's grab everything. Oh, and the reason you want to grab everything, this is kind of great food at the beginning of the game. Really helping a lot. Okay, if I come back here, the next is going to be freezing. And in freezing, we're going to need to get some clay. We can get some clay from the orchard. And before we go into a time lapse, I don't have a choice. I need to get this started. Do I? Right now, I need to get mana. I need to open up the base. And you know what? That's what I've always made as a mistake. Why my episodes are too long. We've got great beginning now. What we do not have, though, is all of the mystical flower colors. So if I take 8 of these and make 8 white dye, and I go like this, and I go 8 of these, and you know what? 12 of these, and I get 12 blue dyes with some bone meal. I get a lot of floral fertilizer, and then I can do this, this, let's use all my floral fertilizer because there's no point keeping any. And did we get... Yes, we got one of every color, so we are good to go. Which means we're going to be able to make anything that we want to make. So I'm going to go in a time lapse. And I'm going to make sure that I've got a 9x9 grass patch right here. And that my roof is opened up to 5. And I'm basically going to add a lot of glassiflora at the top. And the reason I say a lot of glassiflora at the top is that I really, really want to be ready with as much... when I say ready, I mean be ready to have mana when we're going to need it. Like, mana is going to be very important in this game. One last thing before I leave. Let's just grab back here this green wool and this... and this. I'm also going to go collect some... I'm going to go collect some more trees and some more of these birch leaves. And let me show you. So one of the reasons I'm going to need a lot more of this is that if I do this, I can make myself this armor. This armor protects a lot more than leaves, okay? So it's better protection against cold. And I can go and put that back in here. So that's basically what I'm going to be working on for the near future. Okay, I'm going to go in a time lapse. I'm going to open up the base way more. What I'd like to do is do like a 3 around everywhere and have a 9 patch of grass in the side. And the left side is going to be my storage and production facility. My right side is going to be my resource transformation and stuff. So I'm just going to start prepping all of this. It's going to be a time lapse with a lot of digging, mob killing, and harvesting. And yeah, that's it. So guys, I feel that we have a great start, a little protected base, and we should be able to breeze through this mod pack. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.